and welcome back to another nail polish review. So this one is one that I got from Ipsy back in October, and it was part of their BeatleBabe X Ipsy collection, as you can see on right here. Here's the box that it came in. It has her silhouette on it, and the BeatleBabe X Ipsy collab on it. Has the bee with the hearts on the lid, and the color is called Little Red Dress, which I, as a Liza Minnelli fan, find hilarious, mostly because those of you who've been around this channel for a while or know me from that fandom know that in Liza with a Z, the little red dress of which I speak, that I've kind of always had a thing for ever since the first time I saw it, and just was like, and basically didn't breathe for 3 minutes during that segment. Yeah. That. And it's almost become a running joke at this point with anyone who knows I'm watching that, and then, oh, well, you're not getting her attention for the next 3 minutes because Liza came on in the little red dress. But anyway, so, there was this one and there was one more. I don't have the other one. I don't know what the color name was offhand. I can't even find on the Ipsy shopper section of the website virtually anything from this collection anymore. It's like it disappeared into thin air. It's the weirdest damn thing. I want to say it was a pink shade, because a lot of the things where they did two tones, there was like a red one and a pink one when they did that. So for me, obviously, I went with red. Red is one of my favorite nail polish colors to wear in general. The fact that it is a metallic kind of candy apple red just makes it that much better in my book. Then you throw the name onto it. I had to, guys. So I think this one was actually an add-on for me, if I'm not mistaken. I actually went out of my way to buy this and add this to my bag, rather than it just being included as part of it, because I know that in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus for October, I got the eyeshadow palette, and then in the normal bag, I think I got the gloss. Actually, I think I have it. I do have it right next to me. I can check. I did. I think, wait, no, that's not it. Maybe I'm mistaken. There's no gloss in there, so unless I moved it, maybe not. Never mind, maybe this did come in that. I don't know. I know I added something extra. I either added this or I added the gloss, and the gloss is elsewhere, maybe. I don't freaking know. It's April. This is from October. You expect me to remember these things. It's not going to happen. But regardless, since it's not on the website anymore, I can't give you pricing info on this, because apparently it can't be bought at this point, which really sucks, because I actually am pleasantly surprised with this one. So a lot of the Ipsy collabs with different things, like the Tetris one that you guys know I bought the entire collection of, possibly ill-advisedly so, but oh well, YOLO, I did it anyway. $40 for that set, but I did not go out for the full set from this one. It just, too much complicated history for me with BeatleBabe to really feel okay doing that. So I didn't. I could have, but I didn't. But I do have this, and I was expecting it to kind of just be that really average, cheap makeup quality that tends to be the case when it's one of the Ipsy collabs. But this is actually a bit above average. I mean, I wouldn't say it's the greatest nail polish ever, because it's not, but it actually did surprise me in how it wears a lot of ways. So, I will read off anything relevant here first, if there is anything. And there's not. Never mind. I was gonna say, is it cruelty-free? It does not say that. Oh wait, yes it does. Yes it does. Yes it does. Very bottom corner. Itty bitty tiny bunny there. So yes, it is cruelty-free, so I take that back. Let's see. 6 months after opening. That shit's not happening. You know I use my nail polishes for freaking years. Decades sometimes. But, just add a little thinner to them and they're good to go. But regardless, It doesn't have any of the things like doesn't contain the like big 5 or big 7, big 10, big 12. How many of the big numbers are there at this point? Because I've seen multiple different numbers and multiple claims with different nail polishes. Regardless, this is not one of those. So, anywho, you will notice there's a slight pinky sheen to it when the light hits it. So, it's a little bit of a pinky maroon, but it's very true red if you ask me. Even with that, it's very much candy apple red. I love it. So I've been wearing it for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. Is this the original paint job? No. I cannot claim that. But what I can tell you is that I've tried this with several coats in several different applications now. The first 2 times, mostly because the first time I thought was a fluke, so I had to test it a second time, but the first time I wore it, I actually did not put a top coat on it, which is unlike me. I always put a top coat on because I like the glossy feel that I get from it, and I like that it feels almost like a gel if you do it thick enough, but I didn't do it that time, mostly because one thing I dislike with this, it is a slow dryer. It's not the slowest on the planet. I mean, it's tolerable, but it's lengthy enough to where I didn't do my usual 3 coats. I stopped at 2, and I was just like, I just need to be able to use my hands again. I'm not wasting my time with top coat after all of that. Not happening. So I didn't. And even without a top coat, it lasted longer than my polishes usually do with a top coat. Curious. Like I said, I thought it was a fluke, and even when it did start to chip, it was just like around the edges, like the middles stayed put. It didn't do the normal peeling thing that it so often does. So when it eventually got bad enough to where I was like, alright, let me just take this all off and start over, I think we were at about a 2-week point. So I reapplied it, and I did the same thing. I put on 2 coats and no top coat. Same deal. Got a couple weeks out, and a good portion of it, even though it was, like I said, the edges were all janky, but I still would say that more of the polish was still on than off. It's like, I don't think any of the nails were totally missing the polish either. That never happens. So fine. Now I'm on the 3rd try. This time it has top coat. At this point, it's been on for close to a week. They look pretty darn good. No touch-ups. The only one that has a visible chip is the middle one right here, back at the cuticle line. That one has a little one. Other than that, that's it. Like I said, I've not touched these up. That is from that original application from about a week ago. You guys know damn well I've bitched and whined so many times about, usually by the 2nd time I shower after doing my nails, at least one of the nails polish has just peeled off entirely in the shower, if not more. Don't know why that happens, it just does, and it annoys the crap out of me. The fact that this doesn't do that, I'm like, you know, you may be a little cheap thing, but I like you. I like you. And that's what makes me that much more annoyed that they don't seem to sell it anymore, so when this is gone, that's it. That really sucks. I really wish they were still selling this one, but I mean, it was limited edition. They did give us that warning. I just didn't expect it to disappear altogether that quickly. So I was like, oh. I mean, I suppose I could hit up Poshmark or eBay or Amazon or something and look for it secondhand, try the Ipsy subreddit, Makeup Exchange on Reddit, anywhere. I'm sure somebody has it, but I'm just like, really? That kind of sucks. But that said, 3 different applications and 2 coats apiece. Nothing is even visibly gone. Like, what voodoo are you doing? Like, I am so mind blown by this. And this is one that has an old school little metal mixer in it, little mixer ball. I don't think it's really picking up on camera the sound, but can I tell you how long it's been since I have found a nail polish that used the old school ball bearing mixer in it? Like, it seems like those have become a thing largely of the past, and I miss them because they work. I'm sorry, the ones that it's like, just shake them manually, it'll be fine. I'm like, yeah, no, you never freaking get that thorough of a mix with them. I don't care what they try and tell you, you don't. You just don't. They are better when they have the ball bearing, and this one has one, and I love it for it. So, like I said, I'm not pleased by the fact that I can't buy it again, and the fact that it's a slow dryer. But that said, I am quite impressed with the way that it wears, both with and without a top coat. So for that, honestly, I still give this a 4 out of 5 rating. I would highly recommend it if you can get your hands on it. I can't speak for the other shade that I don't have, but I would imagine it wears the same way as this one. I imagine they would use the same formula for both, right? But, like I said, I am very, very impressed and very bummed that once this is gone, although it looks like it'll take me a long time to use it up for how little is even evidently missing out of it after using it 3 different applications. You know, I mean, I'm sure by then I'll have found another thing that I'm in love with by then. It won't be the end of the world, but still, I like this one. I really like its name. So, anyways, that's it for me for this one. So as usual, you guys know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, until next time, bye-bye.